Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to share with you guys how I used up these 4 6x6 wedding paper pads. Now this is part of my Paper Stash Smash collaboration for the month. I had actually chosen 7 paper pads and I was able to use up 6. But I did use up a couple of collection kits. Again, I did not use up everything I wanted to this past month, but you guys will see that in the video on June 1st. So you guys could see what I used up, what projects I made, and it'll have the links to all the project share videos, and from there, all the tutorial information and all that stuff. But in today's video, I'm just going to share with you guys how I used up these wedding paper pads. So I had 4 of the same and I was like, you know what, I'm going to make 4 of the same album, and I knew I wanted to do that, and then with different cut aparts on the front cover. So here's what I have left from like a paper pad, for example. So there was more of these strips. I think I threw some out actually, but these are my larger scraps that were left over. So a couple of these, and then this could have been used as like a belly band in the album or something. I ended up not using it and it had cut aparts on the back, so you had to use this side. This was my least favorite paper in the whole entire album, so I just didn't really want to use it that much. But these other elements and stuff I could always use for some other projects and whatnot, so I'll probably just add this back to my wedding paper stash. Oh, maybe this is more of like what it looks like. Oh, I think one of these is from here. Anyway, but I have like the same scraps everywhere just because, like I said, well, that one I think I combined somewhere else, just because I had made the albums exactly the same way, and I was strategically cutting the paper so that they would all be the same. So these are the larger scraps I have left over from the 4 paper pads. Everything else I'm done with. Like, I'm not going to use these strips. We're just not going to use them. And I'm going to toss them. I don't like playing around with the strips, especially once they have holes in it. That is not my thing. So let's get started, and I'll share with you guys the wedding albums that I made. I am very happy though that I got 4 paper pads used up, and I was able to make 4 wedding albums. So they are all the same on the inside. It's just the covers differ, and yeah, 1 paper pad per each album is basically what I did. So I'm just gonna go over one with you guys. These are all available in my Etsy shop. And in case you guys want to see like the covers in detail, the backs are all the same on all of these, but in case you know, you guys want to get one, they're all the same on the inside. It's just the covers that have a different cut apart. They all have the same embellishments, just arranged a little differently. Like this one has the flowers on the top corner instead of the bottom left. So those are the 4 albums, and I'm just going to share with you guys one. And guys, using up 4 of the same paper pad to make the same project was quite the challenge. I have never really done albums where I make them exactly the same. Like, I might use the same paper pad, but I make them 2 kind of different ways using that 1 paper pad, and the papers are arranged differently. But this time, because I had 4 of these, I was able to make 4 exactly the same. And guys, I was struggling. Now, yes, it was easier because after I did 1, I knew where I wanted the paper to go, but it was just like so repetitive for me. And I was just like, this took me way longer than it probably should have taken me. Probably like a couple of weeks. I want to say I started this a couple of weeks ago, but I was just like dreading it. And I was moving very slow with this because I was just like, I don't want to make these anymore. But we pushed through, we made them, and I did want to use up these 6x6 paper pads. So here's the one that says Just Married on the cover, and the spine, the back, I stitched all around my covers and the spines and all that. It's got a like a satin ribbon tie closure. some flowers here, and then these little leaves, that's a die set from Scrap Diva Designs. It's her Leaves Bundle die set. And if you guys want to get any of that die set, you guys could use the code Carolina for 10% off. It is like one of my most used dies from her, because I'm always adding flowers to the covers of my albums. And so I'm always adding leaves. Okay, so it looks like this. And there is going to be a tutorial on this. So the tutorial will be posted tomorrow along with the cutting guide. And then the following day after that will be the paper matting video. But get your cutting guide, you guys. Get a head start. Actually, maybe I'll post the cutting guide today. If it's posted already, I will have it linked in the description box down below. Okay, so here I've got this cut apart little booklet that says congratulations. This obviously you could take out. You could attach it to like a gift that you're giving somebody, or just put it on top with their gift. Like, it doesn't have to be inside of here. And then I did add like little white photo mats throughout this album so that you can kind of stick them down wherever. But like, if you were giving this as a gift to somebody, maybe wrap this up in some tissue paper, put this on top, and you have a cute little gift that says congratulations. Okay, so that is just in this front pocket here. Obviously, the receiver can add more photos in this pocket as well. Here it says Mr. and Mrs. I've got a cute little one of these like photo closures. I did not add a mat on the inside, just so somebody could add their 3x4 size photos directly into here. And then behind that whole entire thing, you've just got a tag. So maybe they want to write the date, or maybe the wedding venue, whatever they want to write on that little tag. Or, I don't know, it's probably not big enough for their vows, but they could, I don't know, they could use that for something. Then this opens up, and I did use, you guys could see like shimmer paper throughout. This is like a pink shimmer paper from Michaels. And I did use that throughout because otherwise I would have run out of the paper even faster. But I think it adds a nice touch to it, especially because it's shimmer and it's for a wedding album. But then you just have like this wedding dress here and more space for either photos, or you can or you can even journal on these solids as well. So then that magnetizes closed. This next page looks like this. Again, you have more space for photos and another pocket here with a photo mat. So you can add these photo mats throughout and add your photos directly to it. And then you could still see the paper on the sides. Okay. And then here you've got a couple of booklets, and I did the pink shimmer paper on the inside also. And then this one says Our Wedding. And then here, this pulls out. You've got another like photo mat insert, and you could add in like larger photos here as well. And this is similar to my last album I did, which was the cruise themed album. But even though some elements are the same, it's still very different. Like, this only has 2 signatures. The other one had 3, but this one has a lot more like flip outs and interactive pages than the last one. So like, that's why I still was able to use up a full 12x12, or not 12x12, full 24 sheet 6x6 pad for 2 signatures, as opposed to the other one with 3. And I still had to substitute with all the solids and stuff, which I didn't use that much of in the other one. So just different. The other one was more simple. This one is more interactive. So then here you have this area where you can add another photo, add a photo here, and then this pulls out, and you could either add more photos or journaling, and then same thing on the back there. And then this just slides right back into that little pocket, and that magnetizes and like snaps into place there. Here I used a cut apart. It says Love is in the Air. You could add a 3x4 size photo here. And obviously you could add a larger photo back there as well, especially if you use a photo mat. Here I have this page. So you got a little pocket on the front here, a little cut apart. It says Our Love Story is the Best. And then that just slides right back into this pocket. And then this opens up again. You have space for photos or journaling, and then space for photos or journaling, and then your large space as well. Then here you could fit 4x4 size photos. So here, 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 and here. And then again, another space for a large photo. You could use that photo mat. And some more booklets. And love, marriage, vows, wedding, forever together. And then this has another insert. This is where I used that bike paper. And then this turns. You have another flip out here, plus that pulls out. So it's like a nice insert, like a larger insert. And then here we've got like a little waterfall for additional photos on the insides here. And then here, and then you could add a larger photo back there. And that magnetizes closed. And then your last page. And then this flips open. So you have space for photos or journaling. This flips down, more space down here. And you've got a belly band here with a couple of additional little booklets. So here's to love and laughter and happily ever after. And then love is in the air. So very, very cute. Such a great wedding album gift to add photos. And then here you've just got another pocket, says you mean everything to me, and another photo mat that you could use throughout the album. So that is the entire album, you guys. Like I said, there is a cutting guide available, plus a paper matting video, and you guys could get a head start on that. I think I'm just gonna link it today, so check the description. And on top of that, and actually you won't be able to like watch the videos yet. If you get the cutting guide today, you have to wait until the other 2 videos are posted, but they will be posted in the next couple of days, so you'll be able to access those videos, but you could totally get your cutting guide in advance. And then in case you guys just want the finished album, that is available in my Etsy shop as well. I have 4 of them available, and you get to pick which one you want depending on what's on the cover. So it'll all be in one listing, and then you'll have like a little drop down where you could choose what the cover says to see which album you want. But otherwise, they are all the same. And yeah, so I'm happy I was able to get that done and use up those 4 6x6 paper pads, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next crafty video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.